square. We're going to try to line up the laser with the line, and ideally that's about right. Okay, and we're going to clamp this here. Okay, and we're going to cut. And as can be seen, there's a little bit of wood still between the line and the saw blade. So what we're going to do is attempt to adjust the laser on the Admiral 12-inch sliding miter saw from Harbor Freight.
So we're going to make a partial cut, like just so we could line it up more easily without having to turn the blade on with no guard.
And as can be seen, there's a little bit of a gap between the cut and the line. So we're going to keep this clamped in here so that way it doesn't move while we make the adjustments and see whether we can help move this laser light over. So again, we're going to go ahead and turn off power. We're going to make an adjustment to the laser, which is located here at the very front of the saw underneath the safety. So we're going to have to take the safety off and be really, really careful while we're doing it, so we only operate the laser and we don't turn the saw on while we're working on it. And we need to keep the blade in there so that way we're able to see where it lines up with the laser. So we're going to go ahead and, at this point, remove.
So we're going to be doing some of the stuff again because we messed up. We lost a bit of footage. So take the guard off. Ow. And then there are 4 screws on each, 2 screws on each side. Here's the laser right here.
Okay, now show which screws.
Those 2 screws up top, you have to loosen those a little bit so you can slide the laser back and forth and turn it.
And then after you loosen those screws, then you have to plug the saw back in and be very careful because the guard is not on. And then check to make sure that the laser
Is still
lined up correctly.
Which it is, very correctly.
Okay, then tighten the screws at the top that you loosened, and then make sure it's still lined up. Then you can unplug it again.
And that's putting the protective lens.
I'm not sure how it goes in. Oh, like that. Oh. So you put that in the protective lens that just keeps dust off of it. And reinstall all the 4 screws. And make sure. Okay. And reinstall the guard, which you're really not ever supposed to remove. That's gonna take.
Oh, it's got a spring.
Yeah, it's spring loaded, so. Oh, that helps. So we have to fight with it a bit.
That's back on.
Well, we're gonna put the reinstall the screws. And then we can tighten this one. Make sure that one's actually snug. And there we go. Let's plug it back in.
Power back in.
Verify accuracy. And it's still just about half. It's still
How close is it?
very close. Now some of the light actually falls within the groove. Whatever doesn't hit the blade.
Yes, that's really right. We're seeing light in the groove as well.
We're going to do another test cut. So first we're going to draw a line.
Okay.
Then we're going to line the line up with the laser.
Lifting the guard helps because the guard does block the laser.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and line it up so the line's right in the middle of the laser, right, Griffin?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait till
Okay, and that line is pretty much right on the laser. We're going to go ahead and cut it now. And you really can't see any line left on the wood. So, again, that's quite a bit better than it was. And the line's a little bit thick, so that's really hitting well right now. And that was a couple minute adjustment that you could make.